Monday night live from Lexington. Welcome to the Bluegrass, everybody. My name is Kathryn Kauffman, and I am a psychic medium from Lexington, Kentucky. Home of the thoroughbreds and Keeneland and everything fast with bourbon added to it. I'm going to babble on just a minute so that everybody gets their notifications, and we have some people hopping on now. Hey Sharon, hey Lana. Tonight's episode is going to be Synchronicity of Numbers Part 3. And this seems to be really popular with everybody, and I'm so happy because this is a big way that spirits and angelic forms communicate with us. So hey Sarah, hey Jennifer, big shout out to Paducah and Phyllis Coley Hayden, hey girl, hey Julie, and so Sharon says she saw 222 everywhere today. That was on episode number 1, Sharon. I'm going to leave the link to that in the comment section so that you can go back and watch that one. Hey Amanda, and Amanda Nee was the winner of the January free giveaway. It was a blue lace agate ring. It was so beautiful, and she was the lucky winner of that. And hey Amanda, nice to see you tonight. Doris McQueen is watching. Kisses to Doris and Misty. My favorite person of all time is watching this evening. Shout out to Louisville, Kentucky, and Martha Theobald. Kisses to you. Betty Jo. Hey, Betty Jo. Nice to see you. So now that everybody is pretty well on there, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the numbers. Last week, there were several people that submitted numbers for us to go over this evening. And so I'm going to be calling them by name so that they can be tagged and listen to what the numbers were that they submitted for this week. So, hey Sarah Lee, and she's wishing me glad I'm feeling better. 2 episodes ago I couldn't do the Monday Night Live because I had such a cold and a bad sore throat. So I am feeling better. It's still kind of hanging on, but I am getting over it. So the biggest request for this week was the number 911. 911. And so the people that requested this, hey Donna Gates, were Sharon Steenbergen, Arthea Morgan, and Sandra Clemens. So actually the meaning for 911 was quite different than what we associate 911 with. We usually associate 911 with emergencies and alert and that kind of thing. But actually 911 means something quite different. So 911 means, if you're seeing 911, what that means is messages are on the way by mail or email. And so good news is coming through to communicate to you in some way. So this could be a letter that you get in the mail, a really important email bringing good news, or maybe an offer of some kind. Also, communication really like audio by someone who is in contact with you at work. So you may get a communication at work from someone that is bringing good news to you, like an opportunity or maybe a promotion or a possibility at another position. So, hey Teresa and Lauren. Hey Lauren, nice to see you guys on here. Thanks for watching. So 911 is a communication number. So what that's telling you is to be acutely aware of the communications that are coming to you for really positive things that may benefit the life at that moment. So really watch your email. And in fact, you know, every now and then you need to go through your spam and junk mail to make sure that you're not missing something, because there's a lot of opportunities that can be missed in the junk mail or spam folder. And so this could be a clue into maybe preventing that from, just slipping through the cracks and you not being privy to what that opportunity is. Hey, Christy. Wow, she's only about 3 hours from Lexington. Awesome. Thanks for watching tonight. Okay, so the next number that I had, and this one was a number that was requested by Arthea Morgan, and it's the number 711. Hey, Ariana. So 711, Arthea, this was a really big one. I love this number. I absolutely love it. Wait till you hear what it means. 711 was great leaps in consciousness, growth, and expansion. And so this is access. You're getting access to higher dimensions when you see the number 711. And what it is your third eye is opening, and you have access to realms that you didn't before. And it is elevating and stepping up that higher consciousness and bringing you farther up. So, wow, hang on to where you're at, because this can be very disorienting, and you may need a lot of grounding after this exercise and this really high expansion. And so what I decided to do, because that's one of the questions I've been getting a lot lately, is how to keep centered and how to keep grounded. So the next video that I do, that I load up onto my YouTube channel, are exercises. It's going to be exercises on how to center and how to ground yourself. Because a lot of us, they're doing the spiritual advanced work and this work with higher consciousness. It can leave you feeling a little bit disoriented and ungrounded. So I think it's important to do that video and show you guys how to stay grounded, because that's a really important one. Okay, so the next number coming up, and this number goes out to Danny Adams, and he submitted the number 40. And so the number 40 specifically refers to karmic challenges that are happening in the life. And what they want, Spirit wants you to know, is not to let fear keep you in oppression, but ask Spirit for comfort during these periods of growth or upset. Hey, David Riles. Ask Spirit for comfort during these growth periods and during these upset periods, because Spirit will definitely give you the comfort that you need. This is something karmic that you have to go through. You have to face it. You have to rise to that challenge. And it does try to reassure you that good outcomes are going to happen, but only if you meet the current challenges that are being presented to you. And that lessons from Spirit are coming in a divine order. And so they're not going to send you too much. They're going to decide this karmically needs to be addressed, A, and then B, and then C. So everything in the divine order is coming to you. So David has a comment. Can't stay long. Well, you know what? It's recorded. So, and I always upload these to my YouTube channel. And there's a playlist for Facebook Live on Monday night. So you can always go back and watch it again. Hey, Lauren. So Danny is watching, and that 40 I just recited for you. And it's very, very encouraging that the difficulties that you're facing are karmic ones that you have to meet, but good things are coming after each challenge is met. So that is so comforting and so reassuring. Absolutely. So that's going out to you, Danny. Okay, the next number was submitted by Mary Cummings, and it's 1222. So 1222 is actually a harmony portal. Okay, This harmony portal is offered in alignment with the difficult people in your life. So there are difficult people that are presenting horrible challenges towards you. And that 1222 is saying to you that they're opening a harmony portal so that it provides the best communication that you can have with these difficult people at that time in your life. And that it's kind of a portend for you to take advantage of this harmony portal while it is open so that you can communicate in the best possible way with these particular people that are creating difficulties in the life at that time. So I thought that was such a strong message for 1222. And that just shows that Spirit can do a lot of things to influence situations that are very difficult and challenging for us. So the next number I have is 445, and this was submitted by Tiffany Williams. And 445 is upheaval and change or transitions. And what this means is everything is in flux and everything is in change and lifting up. And specifically, at that time when you see 445, it specifically refers to ascension of spirits. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of people passing and the ascension of those spirits to that other level. And also, and this was really big for me when I looked this up and studied the result, it's a lifting of your own spirit. So it's a transition and change of your own spirit and a lifting up of it. So even if you're feeling really down in the dumps and low and depressed or whatever, this is giving you strength, and it is a signal that it is actually lifting you, trying to lift you up. And that's something that if we are experiencing people that we love in our life that are transitioning and ascending, that's something that we really need. We need that lifting up of the spirit in addition to having to deal with their ascension. So that was a big one. This other number was submitted by Tiffany Williams as well, and it is 4456. So the number 4456 means that temptations are being presented to you. And the temptations that are being presented are by other people who want to influence us to want to overextend ourselves. Like, it's sort of keeping up with the Joneses. We're being challenged by other people to overextend ourselves financially, to keep up appearances, and maybe buy things that are not in our energetic alignment, and maybe overextend ourselves to be at a higher level financially with other people that are influencing us. So what 4456 is telling you in this chance is to only stay where you are comfortable in yourself and not to overextend, not to feel like you have to keep up with the Joneses or raise that standard a little bit higher than what you're comfortable with or what you're financially able to do. Hey Missy, nice to see you. Thanks for watching. So those two numbers were for Tiffany Williams. The next number is for Marshall Oliver, and it's the number 379. So 379 is blocked in energies, but it's a temporary thing. And that's kind of telling us that we're being blocked, but it's only temporary, okay? So this is what is karmic in nature. The block is temporary, but it's related to a karmic cause. So the karmic cause may be from a past life where you maybe held someone back, or you had some jealousy and you didn't allow somebody to go forward. So you're temporary experiencing that block so that you learn that you can't do that again. You can't hold somebody back, or you really need to keep a check on jealousy so that you don't pull somebody down or pull somebody back from their advancement. Once you incorporate that into your personal learning, then you can go forward and these blocks will be lifted. So it is temporary because it's an overlap with a previous life. It's kind of a bleed over from that previous life into what's happening now. So, Marshall, that 379 is only temporary. All you really need to do is to meditate on the person that you may have held back in a previous life. The most important thing in this is to forgive yourself, and then the block goes away and you're immediately lifted and you can proceed because the block will be immediately removed. So it's only temporary, Marshall. The next number was submitted by Pamela Downing, and that's the number 811. 811, this blew me out of the water when I looked at it. 811 is showdown. Showdown between the forces of dark and light. Okay? Big fight coming up. This is battles between the light and the dark, and they're happening around the person that sees 811. And this calls for you to, you may have to sacrifice something, you may have to give something up, but what they're saying it's not anything good for you, it's something you really need to let go. So, hey Jennifer, hey Marshall. So what they're calling you to do in this is to cast out darkness at the time that this number is coming up, Pamela. So I would love to hear from you, Pamela Downing, on how you feel this relates to what's going on in your life. And so the main thing is to let this stuff go that is not good for you anyway, and to cast out the darkness and hold on to that light and only cling to that. So Marshall has a comment. I can't think of anyone. What they were referring to, Marshall, is it's a past life thing, so you're not going to remember it unless you go and get a hypnotherapist to do regression therapy, and you can then identify maybe the person who it was. But in this life, you're definitely not going to remember who it was. That's why they were saying in the references that I looked up to ambiguously kind of meditate on maybe whoever it was that you held back, and to put an apology out there into the universe. It will get to that person that it needs to get to. And then the most important thing was to forgive yourself. Once you forgive yourself, that catapults you forward, and the block is completely removed. But you're definitely not going to remember who it is because it's from a past life. So it's kind of a karmic thing. The next number was the number 810, and this was submitted by Bonnie Hall. And so, Bonnie, this is your number. 810 is commitment to overcome barriers and outdated beliefs. And it's a real push from Spirit to keep going. Don't give up. Don't let your dreams die. Don't think that they're not possible. Just keep pushing forward. Don't give up. Also, to accept help from others. And in doing that, you need to reach out for help. You need to ask for help, not only from your friends and family, but also from your spirit guides and guardian angels. That's a huge one. It's this huge push forward to keep going, that you can do it. It's kind of really a supercharged encouragement. So I hope you're watching tonight, Bonnie Hall. I think I'll probably tag you in this because you really need to hear that message. Okay, so the next message, or next number, is 926, and this goes out to Mary Cummings. So 926 for Mary is that you need space and alone time. And what that is saying is that there's other people around you, they're encroaching on your personal space, and they're interfering with your emotional balance. They're too far into your aura, and it's actually affecting your aura. So you may feel like there's like a dark attachment connected with you after you talk to these people, or you have maybe a confrontation or argument with them. And so what this is saying is for you to pull back your energy, maybe do an aura cleansing, and segregate yourself off, and allow yourself some peace and quiet time. And really meditate on relaxation and recentering yourself, because when somebody kind of encroaches on your personal space, that really messes your aura up. Let me check our time. We're almost out of time. I've got one more number, and this number was for Marshall Oliver. And Marshall, this was the number 376 for you. Kisses to you. This is so sweet. 376 means that love needs to be put back into your life. And it's not from somebody else. Guess what? It's from yourself. So you need to be kind to yourself and really work on increasing your self-worth and your feeling that you love yourself, actually. Hey, Nancy. So you really need to kind of pamper yourself. And so things that you can do, maybe go get a massage to pamper yourself, or maybe some reflexology on the feet, just something to put the love back into yourself. Also, increasing your self-worth by some positive affirmations, or maybe even trying a little bit of EFT. EFT is really good for increasing your self-worth and your self-confidence. You can also do some binaural beats for self-confidence. I use those, and I absolutely love them. And anybody that comes and sees me knows that they're going to go home with homework. And part of that are free binaural beats that we can use every day to improve our life. The other thing that 376 means, Marshall, is that beautiful things are coming your way. There's a kiss, right? Started off. But it's giving you hope that there's a lot of positive energy and a lot of beautiful stuff that's going to be coming into your life. So I thought that was 376 is just an awesome number. And that is really cool, the 376, to follow up the 379. So my psychic feeling on this, Marshall, is that 379 has already been conquered, and those blocks have already been removed, and these beautiful things are already on their way to you. So anyway, that ends part 3 of Synchronicity with Numbers. If you enjoyed this video, please share this with your friends and hit the notifications on there and the see first, so that you get notified next Monday when we do the next episode. Now, if any of you want to buy a reading on my website, if you want a personal, private reading, I'm going to leave the link to the website in the comment section, and I'm also going to leave the link to the YouTube video playlist. For all of these videos that we do on Monday night are automatically loaded up onto YouTube during the week, and you can go back and watch any episode that you want anytime. Hey, Amanda. So episode 1 and 2 of the Synchronicity of Numbers, there's a lot of numbers that we went over: 222, 444, 714, 910, 1111, 111, 711, 1212, 528. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you need to go back and probably look up and see if one of your numbers, what exactly it means. So next week, I want to tell you a couple of things before I hop off. February the 6th is so important, you guys. Gotta put it on your calendar to watch on February the 6th. I'm so excited. I'm going to have a guest on the show with me. It's Mr. Michael Cook. He is our local Bigfoot expert. And I'm going to have him on the show with me. And we're going to go into all of Bigfoot information and stuff that's local to our area. And I'm just so excited to have him on the show with me. So I hope you guys tune in on February the 6th. Now, next Monday night, we're going to do an episode on golems. So if you ever wondered, and the golem is from the Bible. So if you've ever wondered what a golem, thanks for the hearts and the kisses. If you ever wondered what a golem is, tune in next week, okay? And then February the 6th, we're doing Bigfoot with Michael Cook. So I will see you on Friday for Fun Friday. Kisses from Kentucky. Later, guys. Bye.